60 seconds.
Hey, we got 1 minute.
Kind of falls under the category, not my problem, know what I'm saying?
Raul, darling, give me some names.
I'm on it.
Hey, guys.
Hello, players. How many of you do we have today? You have no friends today. What a sad and pathetic life you must lead. Don't worry, I'll be your pal. Go ahead and type in your name.
Did you put the contestants?
One more thing. You looking for a 21-question game or more like a 7-question game? Alrighty, that's what I needed to know.
30 seconds.
Your buzzer is the letter B, as in beef chunks.
That kind of thing.
It's that damn
Mavis.
left, Binky.
Mavis.
Left.
What?
20 seconds.
Isn't that like a...
Hoo boy, look alive. When a question pops up, you gotta buzz in. Then you pick your answer on the screen and hit the right number on your keyboard. You follow me? It's so simple, my mother could do it.
10 seconds.
Ready or not, we're
9,
going here. Can we
8,
lose the desktop,
7,
please?
6.
Okay,
5,
go to black.
4,
Cue graphics.
3.
Stand by, people.
Give a spit.
Oh, thank you.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
All right, welcome to You Don't Know Jack Movies. Just so you know, we are out of Raisinets, but the good news is we have plenty of goobers. The game of solitaire. That's okay, I'm here alone too. So let's get it on. All right, hit me.
I'm sorry, Dave. It's question 1.
Now showing, what type of wine goes with gore? This one can net you $1,000. All right, imagine this little evening of delight. Old MacDonald is hosting a dinner party for the creatures from Chud. Based on what Chud stands for, which of these entrees would be the best menu choice for his guests? The vegetation from his farm, the hearts of his chickens, the testicles of his pigs, or himself? Chud stands for Cannibalistic Humanoid Underground Dwellers, meaning they like to eat people. E-I-E-I. Ow! Okay, pick a category. This category is known as Holy Matrimony. And we're talking 2,000 for this baby. Heads up, here it comes. If each of the following were nominated for a special Oscar for the most off-screen marriages, who would win? Mickey Rooney, Marilyn Monroe, Woody Allen, or Ronald Reagan? Hey, Woody was only married twice before he started dating his adopted daughter, so leave him alone, okay? Let's take a look at the right answer. As of 1996, Mickey Rooney's been married 8 times. Well, he is kind of sexy in a Elmer Fudd sort of way. Category, please. Well, what do we have here? Would you like Depardieu fries with that? How does $2,000 sound? As everybody knows, it's illegal in France to make a feature film without casting Gerard Depardieu. Or at least one would think. If Gerard Depardieu were required by law to star in every American remake of a French film, in which film would he not appear? Summersby, Point of No Return, My Dinner with Andre, or 3 Men and a Baby? My Dinner with Andre is not based on a French film, so there's no reason to cast Gerard Depardieu. Then again, there's really no reason to watch 2 guys eat and talk about themselves for 2 hours either, so hey, sign him up. Okay, I need a category. Say hello to because George Lucas doesn't have enough cash. I'm giving out $3,000 for a right answer. Cool sound, huh? Imagine what it would have sounded like if your computer had the revolutionary THX theater sound system. Imagine. If the same rules applied to THX theaters that applied to the Society in the sci-fi film THX 1138, what would not be true about your local Omniplex? The theater would be built underground, robots would patrol the aisles, drugs would be mandatory concessions, or making out in the back would be encouraged. In the science fiction film THX 1138, love and sex are outlawed by the oppressive government. On the other hand, they're surprisingly tolerant about putting your feet on the seat in front of you. I need a category. It's a 5! Here we have a gift for self-promotion. And you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Imagine that your lover is cuffed to the bedposts and is begging you to use the Tingler. If your marital aid works the same way as William Castle's gimmick for the movie The Tingler, what will you do to your partner? Sprinkle your date's back with ice water, drop plastic spiders from the ceiling, spin your date on the hypnotic wheel, or send electric shocks through the mattress. William Castle had theater owners wire certain seats to deliver mild electric shocks to audience members. But if I were you, I'd keep in mind that all the gimmicks in the world won't make up for a basic lack of technique. All right, hit me.
She was built like an interstate cloverleaf, made for speed with all the right curves. All I could think of was 6.
I proudly present Big Letters. You get this one right and it's $3,000. Okay, let's suppose that in an attempt to attract more film studios, every American city decides to construct a large white sign near their city like the one that looms over Hollywood. If each of the new signs suffered the same fate as the original Hollywood sign, which one of the following might you see outside a major U.S. city? Honolulu, Dallas, York, or Cleve? Missing 2 L's? Go to he. Let's see what a correct answer looks like. The original sign actually said Hollywoodland. The part of the sign that said land was destroyed in a mudslide and was never replaced. So you would see a sign reading Cleve looming over the city of Cleveland. However, if the town were known as Cleve, it would attract a slew of illiterate serial killers. Category, please. The category is the Costner Conspiracy. And we got $3,000 in the pot. Flex those fingers, because here it comes. If District Attorney Jim Garrison from JFK had to convince a jury of other Kevin Costner characters of a conspiracy to kill Kennedy, whom would he have the most trouble convincing? Ray Kinsella from Field of Dreams, Crash Davis from Bull Durham, John Dunbar from Dances with Wolves, or Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves? Crash Davis states in Bull Durham that he believes Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone when he assassinated Kennedy. What might be even more difficult for Kevin, though, is trying to convince a jury he's from anywhere other than Southern California. Okay, pick a category. Hey, all right, guess what you just picked? It's time to play Dis or Dat. The category for this Dis or Dat question is, when the big hand's on the 12 monkeys. I'm going to read off the titles of 7 movies involving time travel, and when I do, I want you to tell me if the characters initially go back in time or forward in time. As you see each one, if the movie involves travel back in time, press 1. If it involves travel forward in time, press 2. And if you want to skip one, press 4. I'll give you $500 for each right answer, and $500 will be taken away if you get it wrong or don't get to it. Okay, can I have 30 seconds on the clock, please? Here we go. Peggy Sue got married, back or forward? The Time Machine. Time After Time. The Final Countdown. The Spirit of 76. Somewhere in Time. One more. Warlock. that's all she wrote. You dropped a couple, but I've seen worse. Let's check out your total. Okay, I need 3 more categories. Hit me. Okay, I need a category.
They said it was indestructible. Then disaster struck.
Coming at you. Good help is so hard to find, and it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Hey, try this on. Imagine this wacky episode of The Jetsons. Rosie the robot is acting just like the robot Gort from The Day the Earth Stood Still, when suddenly George leaps forward and shouts, "Klaatu barada nikto." What has he just done? Switched his brain with Rosie, stopped Rosie from destroying the world, sold Rosie to Mr. Spacely, or directed Rosie into a black hole? Klaatu barada nikto is the phrase used in The Day the Earth Stood Still to stop the robot Gort from destroying the world. Unfortunately, the movie is no help for what to yell if you want to stop Astro from going on the rug. I need a category. The category? Computers are smarter than you are. $1,000 at stake on this one. Ready? Let's pretend, shall we? Christmas is fast approaching and your kid asks for a HAL 9000 home computer. If it does the same thing it did in 2001: A Space Odyssey, what can you expect to happen? You and your family will be very old, you and your family will be dead, your house will be spotless, or you will be in jail. In 2001: A Space Odyssey, the HAL 9000 computer goes haywire and kills most of the astronauts living on the ship. On the bright side, though, in heaven there are no cheese logs. That's it for round 1. Let's go to round 2. Now remember, everything in round 2 is worth double, so heads up. All right, hit me. Chew on this. Garbage and a girl's best friend. I'm sending over 4,000 dead presidents if you get this one. Okay, listen up. This question is about celebrity trash. I'm gonna dumpster dive and you guess where this trash came from. We got 20 tubes of wrinkle cream, a bloody razor blade, photo negatives of Gloria Swanson, and 1 dead chimpanzee. From where did this trash can originate? Half Moon Street, Sunset Boulevard, Green Dolphin Street, or Cannery Row? Norma Desmond, played by Gloria Swanson, buries her pet chimp, makes an attempt at suicide, and prims for her comeback while living on Sunset Boulevard. You think being her garbage man sucks? Try cleaning the pool with a corpse floating in it. Okay, pick a category.
Did someone order a 12-inch sausage?
Oh my.
The selection is, oh, it's just divine. You give me a right answer, I give you a quick 4,000. Okay, gross out alert. In Pink Flamingos, Divine does something to prove his character is the filthiest person alive. Other than defending his title, how else could Divine benefit from his actions? He could save himself a Curb Your Dog fine, he could make his breath minty fresh, he could create a hog fetus, or he could provide himself with earthworms for fishing. In Pink Flamingos, Divine actually eats doggy doo in a scene at the end of the film. Guess all that training with Strasbourg paid off. Okay, I need a category. Let's give a nice warm welcome to historically dramatic dumpsters. And you pop a right answer, you got $2,000. Hey kids, it's time to do a little celebrity trash picking. Looks like we've got a broadsword, some blue face paint, a kilt, and a Scottish flag. To what movie character does this garbage belong? Mal Flanders, William Wallace, Michael Collins, or Barry Lyndon? William Wallace is the Mel Gibson character from Braveheart. And since his clothes are in the trash, Braveheart must also be bare-assed. Category, please. And And I believe this one's called The Milk is Changing Colors, Dude. And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. Okay, I know how they get the green clovers and yellow stars. I can even figure out where the pink hearts come from. But tell me this. Where would the folks at General Mills have to go if they wanted to add blue meanies to Lucky Charms cereal? Penny Lane, the Sea of Green, Pepperland, or Nowhere Man? In the Beatles animated film Yellow Submarine, the blue meanies take over Pepperland. Heck, why not come out with an entire Yellow Submarine cereal with blue meanies, strawberry fields, and Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds? Okay, pick a category.
In the deepest reaches of the Congo lies question 15.
Okay, give it up for Distant Memories of Bryan Adams. You get 4,000 clams for this one. Ah, the summer of '69. I got my first real six-string and played it till my fingers bled. I had a band, we tried real hard. What else could I do in the summer of '69 that I couldn't do in the summer of '68? Rent a movie at Blockbuster, see a movie in Sense-Around, contribute to the first movie soundtrack, or see an R-rated movie. MPAA ratings like R and X were instituted on October 7th, 1968. Oh, those were the best days of my life. Except for that finger bleeding thing. That sucked. All right, hit me. Uh-oh, French cutlets prime chore.
It's time for a There Is No Scum.
Let's see if you can make sense of this gibberish category. Urban legends throughout New England. We're talking $10,000 prize on this gibberish question. Now, don't get nervous, but the more time you take, the less cash you get. Okay, see if you can tell me what movie title this rhymes with. Pebble Myth. Shout a pause. And don't... You want it, you got it. Type in your answer and hit return. Man, Rebel Without a Cause is one of my favorites. How can you not like a movie with Thurston Howell in it? I need a category. Let's see what we got going. Sucking for air. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Put it in gear, 'cause here we go. Say actress Christina Applegate were married to Johnny Applegate from Meet the Applegates. If she decided to end the relationship, what could she use to get rid of him? Raid, Oxy-10, Comet, or Ortho? Meet the Applegates is about a family of giant cockroaches in suburbia, so Christina should use Raid. Either that or she could take him to a motel, where bugs check in, but they don't check out. Okay, I need a category.
Question 18. Honor student by day, stripper by night.
This one's called The Sound of Losers. This one can net you $6,000. You know, probably the only thing worse than being nominated for an Academy Award for Best Picture and losing is being nominated for Best Picture and losing to a musical. Which of these films did not suffer the extreme humiliation of losing to a musical? The Lion in Winter, Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, 1958 version, How the West Was Won, or Dr. Zhivago? Dr. Zhivago lost to The Sound of Music. You lose, you lose, you
Shut
lose,
up!
you lose.
Shut up!
The correct answer is... How the West Was Won lost to Tom Jones. Not a musical. No, actually, that's How the West Was Won lost. What? Category, please. All right, here's the deal. No way to treat a lady. Play your cards right, you win $4,000. Strap on your helmet, we're going in. In The Public Enemy, Jimmy Cagney does something unspeakably rude to Mae Clark. Based on his actions, he might be suggesting she try which TV fad? Thigh Master, The Clapper, The Grapefruit Diet, or Floby? Cash gone. Here's what you should have picked. Cagney smashes a grapefruit into her face. And after a smart-ass move like that, he better watch his grapefruit. You dirty rat! Okay, pick a category. For your enjoyment, take my breath to the White House. Hello, we're talking $6 grand, so pay attention. Okay, listen up. You know how former President George Bush used to be a Navy pilot in World War II? Pilots as presidents. Wonder if there's a connection. Say all of the pilots from Top Gun ran for the presidency. Based on their final Top Gun standings in the film, which duo would probably win the election? Goose and Maverick, Iceman and Slider, Merlin and Jester, or Flyboy and Birdie? Val Kilmer as Iceman and Rick Rossovich as Slider win the prestigious Top Gun award in the film Top Gun. Yeah, Iceman would probably run a real smear campaign against Goose and Maverick, but hey, that's just the way he conducts a campaign. Ice cold, no mistakes. I need a category. Alright, fine. You want to get to the attack? Consider it done. You may need this clue. Follow that vehicle. Okay, put it in overdrive. It's time to motor. Unstoppable, you ruled on that one. Let's check out your final score. That's the game. Wow, you were the best guest we had this whole game. Really? Now do me a favor. Take a quick look to your left, now your right, and repeat after me.
You don't know. Nice one, people. Raul, what's the word? Are we doing another one?
High score. Doesn't that feel great? Maybe next time you'll have the courage to take on an opponent. If you'd like to beat yourself, that is, play again, just let me know.
17 may not be suitable for the weak of stomach.
The menu said creme brulee. The menu said creme brulee.
Dessert is served.
Hey, sweetheart, I've got free tickets to a new movie tonight. Wanna go?
What's it called?
Cuddle me till I fall asleep.
No!
Ladies, is getting your man to see a romantic film harder than getting him up in the morning? Well, not anymore. Not since the FDA has approved the new estrogen patch.
Oh, but my man hates the taste of estrogen.
No need to worry. The estrogen patch delivers a heaping helping of the female hormone right into the bloodstream. Just apply the patch onto your partner's inner thighs and watch the fun begin.
Honey, I've been thinking, maybe we should get a kitten.
Each week, your man will get a stronger dose of estrogen until finally...
Hey, sweetheart, want to go see Warm and Fuzzy Butterfly Kisses?
Oh, that book was so sad. Just make sure you bring lots of Kleenex.
And that's not all, ladies. Now you'll have someone to talk with after the movie.
Do I look fat in this?
The new estrogen patch, brought to you by the makers of Mama's Pride breast milk.
Hey, Hey, Gene, you want to rent a video?
I don't know. I don't want to see anything that might offend my sensibilities.
Not so fast. Have you heard of PC Video?
PC Video?
That's right. PC Video has over 10,000 classic videos and new releases in stock. Each one custom edited to avoid offending your race, religion, sexual orientation, gender, or personal politics.
Wow, look at all these videos.
And not a one that insults me as a vertically challenged Republican mime.
Or me, a colorblind herbal therapist from Delaware.
But wait, I'm a bisexual defense attorney and a Satanist. Anything for me?
You bet.
Thanks, PC Video.
Come to PC Video tonight. You'll never see anything that challenges you again.
You think you know theme parks? You haven't had fun until you've come to
Philosopher World.
Screw the mouse, forget the mountain. Busch Gardens is for pussies. You want a theme park? Philosopher World is the place for you. Enter Plato's allegory of the cave.
You may never come out.
Strap yourself into the fastest scientific yet secular perspective towards statecraft, the Mach 3 Iavelli. Try the utilitarian ride. It gets you to the end of the ride, and that's all that matters. Every ride is a tabula rasa waiting to be strapped around your waist and grabbed onto for dear life.
You'll never lose your absolute spirits with this much to do.
St. Thomas Aquinas' log ride. Ready to go kart. Hopsa's Leviathan. Twirl yourself silly on the Hose Spinoza. Find Thoreau in the Forest Land Scavenger Hunt. And kids, try the new Burden's Ass Petting Zoo. One ride, and you'll be coming back for Thomas More.
God may be dead, but heaven is a place called
Philosopher World.
In order for some rides to work, you must consciously think that you are riding them.